Well, now continuing coverage tonight on a dangerous intersection in North Spokane County. The Washington State Department of Transportation has scheduled a public meeting to discuss the intersection of Highway 2 and Colbert Road. It's the site of 3 major crashes in just 9 days. Each collision dredging up painful memories for a Colbert family who almost lost a loved one there. In fact, they reached out to KXLY4 News to share their story in hopes of saving a life. And our Caroline Rourke spoke with them today. Caroline?
Nadine, in the last week, we've heard from so many people who have a story about this intersection. They know someone who's had an accident there, they've seen one driving by, and they want something to change. But for Marcia White and her family, every collision at Highway 2 and Colbert Road sends them right back to their worst nightmare 15 years ago.
We got the call in the morning saying, you need to get up to the highway. Drove up there and saw a car that was so mangled. Excuse me. I thought if I could say goodbye, it would be great.
Marcia's daughter Kayla and her friend Christopher, then high school students, had been hit by an oncoming car while crossing at Colbert Road. The circumstances of at least 2 of the 3 crashes that happened there in the last few weeks.
All that emotion wells right back up every time she hears there's an accident down here, so yeah, it still affects us.
Kayla was hurt, but okay, and she got to go home that night. Christopher didn't. His injuries threatened to take his life, but he made it through, and he's doing well today.
His life is forever changed because of what happened there.
This intersection is one that the Whites and families like theirs then and now use every day. After the accident, Marcia pressed for some kind of change.
And we fought hard at that time, and the only thing we got was the sign there that says only 1 car allowed in the intersection. You'll see that sign. That's a result of this particular accident.
But 15 years later, accidents are still a problem. Marcia says something else needs to be done.
I don't know that a stoplight is right. Maybe it's a roundabout.
Something, anything, to spare another family the pain hers felt, or worse.
Nobody should have to do that. Nobody should have to drive up to an accident that could be prevented by rearranging something in that intersection.
She might just see that change yet. We've been covering residents' efforts to meet with the Department of Transportation Eastern Region branch about this intersection, so we want to let you know that a meeting has been scheduled for November 1st at 7 o'clock in the evening. That will be held at Mountainside Middle School, and the public is welcome to attend. Now, our attention was brought to this intersection last week by concerned neighbors following those 3 crashes, but it's not the first time we've covered it. A search of our archives turned up a story from 1989 about concerns on this specific stretch of Highway 2. According to the report, the Department of Transportation then had plans to widen the road to 4 lanes with a turn lane in the middle, which is how the road looks like right now. We'll keep you updated. In studio, Caroline Rourke, KXLY4 News.
Thank you, Caroline.